Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Now in today's video, I will be explaining or making a tutorial on the combat system, the chaotic combat system for the game Oderal, which is this channel. And I'm going to go over what the units can do every round, who can attack, who cannot attack, what Mortal Kombat is, engaging units, and so forth. So right now I'm just gonna go over some stuff here real quick with you guys. The first thing I'm gonna go over is battle basics. So units attack and do damage simultaneously. So let's say we have two opponents fighting each other. Round one, ignore these guys. So these guys are fighting each other, right? So if one opponent hits on that round and kills, he rolls like maximum damage, hits him for 100 points, right? And the other one um, is still the other opponent is still able to retaliate and make a swing. So it's at the same time, and he could either miss or hit, and if he hits, he might be able to kill him or not. But the whole thing is that both get to attack every round, and if they both hit, they both do damage. If one dies, one dies. If he dies, he dies. Anyways, um, also, I forgot to mention that is considered Mortal Kombat. So, meaning that once two units face each other, they're considered to be in Mortal Kombat, and then you basically just mark them like this because it can get so messy when you have like everybody around, etc. So we got little markers now, and you know what? Quick shout out to everybody at Seikatsu Gaming Lounge. Hey guys, I appreciate you guys playing my game. Finally, I got some people to play. It was so fun. I'm stoked. It's 4:48 a.m. right now, and I'm doing this because of you guys. So, anyways, let me go back to the game. I got sidetracked there for just a sec. Also, I'm getting better at my code. I feel I can breathe better. Um, da 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 da. We got Mortal Kombat. We did the Mortal Kombat. Oh, also range units cannot attack when an enemy unit is engaged in Mortal Kombat. So because you can hit your ally. So let's say archers cannot shoot in here. They can shoot anybody else that is not in Mortal Kombat or adjacent to one of your units. So let's say this guy's adjacent because these guys are in Mortal Kombat. This guy comes in, he's adjacent. He's in melee range. So we can't. These archers will not be able to shoot these guys. All right. And let me see here. Range units, Mortal Kombat. You can have up to six people around you. It doesn't matter if they're allies or enemies. So let's say this guy is locked in Mortal Kombat here. He's got two buddies on the side, but he's got four people versus him. Now, this guy is not touching an opponent, so he's not locked in Mortal Kombat. He would be locked in. He would be locked in as well if that was the scenario, right? But let me go back real quick, and I'm gonna do a run through on how it, every round. I'll do maybe 3 rounds just to get y'all can get a gist of this. So when you're playing the game, there's phases, and eventually get to what's called the battle phase, which is what I'm doing right now. And whoever won the initiative and declared who goes first, let's say the humans are going to go first. They won initiative. They wanted to be first. So once battle begins, they will start with one unit that they can move. That's melee and so forth. Oh, okay. Let's just go back. Go back. 10 seconds. All right. So we're just gonna go with round one. Let's just do round one. So round one melee units cannot attack. Right? They can only engage. All right. So and every round units can either attack and engage or use an ability. Now, the only ones that can attack on the first round are ranged units. So these three guys would be able to attack on round one, and all these stone slingers would be also able to attack. Now they can shoot any one of the. They can all concentrate on one. They can shoot individually. Same thing for these guys. Towards the humans. The goblins, the goblins, the humans. All right. Now, let's go ahead and start round one. Let's say all three of these archers say, you know what, we're going to concentrate our attacks on this guy, and they volley. These guys say, you know what, we're going to volley right back at you guys, and we're going to kill an archer. So let's say three of these, well, not all of them, three attack an archer, and three attack this guy. So these guys, volley, you roll dice, and they say they die. He dies. He dies. He dies. And excuse me. Oh man, sorry. These guys attack this guy, killed him. He's gone. Mm, I'm sick, so I'm making weird noises here. Anyways, so round one isn't over because that was just ranged. We still have to do the melee, and this is where I think a lot of you guys over there at Seikatsu, I kind of lost you. Well, I didn't lost you because I didn't explain myself. I didn't explain the game. I didn't explain Mortal Kombat. I didn't explain adjacent units, etc. And this is what the video is for. I'm gonna break it down. Anyways, whoever won initiative, which is the humans, said they're gonna go first. So now he has the option of choosing anybody he wants to attack. So he's gonna do what's called an engage, or basically just charge at someone. The opponent moves next, right? So I'm gonna say I'm gonna charge and attack that little slinger guy. So I there's two options for the opponent. He can let it go, say, you know what, we don't care, just go engage that guy, and or you can say, since I'm gonna move next, I can interfere or intercept, not interfere. Well, I guess you can interfere. Um, intercept with your man at arms before he engages with whoever he wants to engage. So those are the two options, right, for the opponent. So I move. He can say, you know what, engage, and then they are locked in Mortal Kombat because that's the first opponent that they engage with. And what happens is, like, I'm gonna attack that guy, interfere, intercept, and that happens, right? So you put one of these little markers, and then that was him. He moved back to the humans. Now he can either assist his friend or choose one of these opponents. So he said, you know what? I am going to assist, right? Now he gets to say, you know what? I can intercept and create our own little party over here, group, or he can let it happen. Say, you know, you want to go there? I'll let you go there, right? So he moved. Now he gets to move. So he's got two options. He can go over here. Now these two can attack him, and over here for the humans, they can attack the warrior. So this guy would not be considered locked in Mortal Kombat, nor him. They are adjacent to the. He's adjacent to him. He's adjacent to him, because these guys are locked in Mortal. They got Mortal Kombat. They gotta kill each other. All right. So he's got the option now. When he comes in, I can go here. Now the only thing is when he does go in here, when he touches this guy, an opponent, Mortal Kombat happens, right? And now they're clumped up together, right? Because he let it happen. Versus if he said, you know what, I'm coming in to help. No, I'm going to intercept you. That would create a second group, right? So, let it happen. I'm coming in, and now we're in Mortal Kombat, but it's like a little bigger clump of people, of opponents there. Let's say he did intercept them and didn't let him double up. Then the other melee comes in, and he can choose anybody, or he can be adjacent or assist his other colleague. Same thing. He gets to choose because these guys are already shot. They cannot intercept, or block or whatever. So these guys are out of the picture because it's still round one and we're just moving units. So we're declaring who's going to be in Mortal Kombat, who is not. So he says, I'm going to double up. He says, you're not going to double up. We're going to fight our own fight together and create another little group, or a two-party group, I guess. Now there's three places where this guy can go. Wait, one, two, three. or 4, 5, 6. He can go anywhere he wants, right? Same thing. It's just the same thing. You just go, you know what? I'm gonna double up here, and he says, you know what? I am gonna let you double up. I'm not gonna create another one-on-one. Goes here, and then he says, you know, I'm gonna assist my buddy and create our own little Mortal Kombat, right? Or, like I said, if he goes there, he can go here or here. It just depends where. He can actually go in the back as well, over here, right? It's gonna be adjacent. But if he's over here, he gets Mortal Kombat, right? So let's say he goes here, Mortal Kombat. Now, the round is done because they already moved, they already shot. Next round is basically anybody that can attack is gonna attack. Everybody can attack right now. Only thing is, ranged cannot attack into these groups because these are in Mortal Kombat or adjacent or whatever. They can only shoot against the other guys that are open or unengaged. So let's say these two attack this guy. He is down, and he also gets to attack back, right? So let's say he's here. He got killed, but he gets to attack. These three attack here. These three attack here. So these three, he died, and then he died because those three shot him. And then these three shot him. He died, and he didn't kill anybody. So now we're down to this. So the scenario here is the range did their thing. The melee, they get to attack each other, right? Let's say the human kills that guy, right? So the Mortal Kombat is gone, right? So he did his action, he did his attack. These guys, nothing happened, nobody killed each other. So he was right here. Like, let me show you real quick. He was right here in Mortal Kombat. When he killed him, he is not adjacent yet. He still has to do an engage. So he's considered unengaged. So once he kills him, he's like just floating around the field, I guess. And these guys attack, nobody kills each other. So round two these guys already shot, everybody attacked, nobody killed themselves other than this one kill here. So round three, anybody that can uh, attack will do so. These guys now have a guy that's unengaged because he was right here. He was an adjacent. So he's like running around. These guys can shoot him. So arrows, right? And these guys are safe, I guess. Like they gotta fight each other. So they kill him. Now, let's say this guy kills this guy this round, round three. This guy kills this guy, and these guys haven't hit each other. Just they just suck. All right. So next round, round four, these guys are in the open, and these guys are able to make their shots first. So these guys can only do an engage because they're not next to anybody because they killed their opponents. So these guys get to shoot. They all shoot at this guy. He dies. This guy says, you know what? I'm gonna do an adjacent attack here. So now he's locked in. Not, I mean, he's just adjacent. He's not locked in combat, Mortal Kombat. So these guys can either, you know what? Um, well, they shot already. So until next round. So he's safe from range attacks. But next turn, these guys can actually say, you know what? We're coming in and do an engage and just go here. Boom. He's adjacent to him. So now the first one that comes in gets to go into Mortal Kombat, and then everybody else will be considered adjacent, and they can just swarm the human and here. So this guy can only attack whoever he's in Mortal Kombat with. He cannot attack anybody else. And eventually, I'm thinking the goblins win. He dies this round. This guy dies, and this guy dies, and then they kill him. But I'm pretty sure. Yeah. No, never mind. I'm just about to go into a tangent, but that's how the chaotic combat system works. I hope this helps. And once again, shout out to everybody at Seikatsu. Thank you all for trying my game. I appreciate y'all's feedback when we were there discussing, and y'all had some nice ideas that I really liked as well. And I will hopefully I'll see you next week, guys. at Seikatsu, and I'm gonna bring these, Mortal Kombat, and explain everything else. And I'll let you know that I also made this video, so you guys can come in here, comment, whatever, anything. Just let me know, how you feel about the game, and everybody, take care and keep on gaming. I am out. I'm gonna sleep. It's already 5:01 a.m. Good night, everyone. Hasta la vista.